Hello ladies, I'm Anna from B&B, Boozed and Buzzed, and today I would like to talk about intentions. So sadly, I'm seeing a trend where a girl will say, oh, I had a large income tax return. I would like to bless a couple people or booze a couple people or pay it forward. What our group is all about. And everybody does everything that the girl asks. Usually you have to jump through a bunch of hoops. I personally don't like those ones where they're like, tell me a funny story and pick a favorite number. It's a lot of work, but you guys are giving stuff away, so to each their own. But you post all that and the girls are like writing jokes and stories, and then nobody gets boozed. We're like, what happened? We go back, we follow up with the girl, and the girl's like, oh, well, something happened or this happened. If you read the do's and don'ts on our page, I have funny stories like my toe fell off. You would be surprised how many times a girl has literally told me she broke her toe and could not booze. I must have been told that is the reason at least 6 times. Just saying. If you promise a basket and you couldn't do it, Booze, Cash App Booze, whatever it is, so that you can get what you said you're going to do and do it. We don't want to come on here and disappoint people. We don't want to come on here and misrepresent ourselves. The trend that I see is girls will say, hi, I'm boozing, blah, blah, blah. And then a girl will see them and be like, oh, well, this girl's boozing. Let me booze her. And you'll get 1 to 3 boozes, and then you never booze. And then we go to follow up with you, and it's like, oh, something happened. But you didn't reach out to an admin. You didn't reach out to a mod. You didn't say anything happened. You just disappear. So with that being said, you're not allowed to delete any posts. As mods and admins, we're watching all these posts. We're screenshotting them. We see them. We're following up. We have everybody alphabetized. And yeah, you might have got away with it here or there because, life goes on. But it will catch up to you. We're constantly doing counts. How many times have you boozed versus how many times you received? You guys, people are always watching. I always say it. Somebody is always watching. So if you say you're going to booze, follow through and booze. If you have a legitimate reason, something really comes up, message an admin or a mod and say, hey, look, Grandpa Ed just died. I'm so sorry. And then we'll say, of course, no problem. We'll say blah, blah, blah. We'll post when, we'll booze when she gets back or whatever the reason is. That way everybody knows, everybody's accountable. Because otherwise it looks like you're a scammer. You're like, oh, I'm going to say I'm going to booze, look like I'm going to booze so I can get boozed. And then we have to come in and say what happened. Then we have to remove you from the group because we see a pattern. We go back and we look and we're like, you didn't booze here. You said you were boozing on 4th of July. You never boozed. You didn't booze here. What's going on? So you will be found out. We're bringing on a lot more mods so that we can really keep the group tight and right, and we don't have scammers and people lying and not doing what they say they're going to do. So if you're going to booze and you say you're going to booze, follow through and do it. You have 24 hours for a basket booze. So if you say, hey, I am boozing the Star Wars basket, you have 24 hours, pick your person and booze them the next day and post it. That's another thing. It's a rule. You have to post what you booze. You say, I booze this pillow to so-and-so. Bam. And then that person says, I got this pillow from so-and-so. Thank you so much. Those are rules. You have to post that you gave and post that thank you to the person who gave it to you. The reason is, when we go to count, I don't see that you posted, you gave anything. I don't see a thank you. It's like they say, if there's no photo, it didn't happen. So always post that you gave and always post your thank you. We will have more in-depth of how to do a thank you post, but that's not this video. So again, just make sure you do what you say you're going to do. If you say you're going to booze, you have 24 hours from when you say you're going to booze until you do it. Same with the Cash App. Literally, your Cash App, it should be fast. Your booze could take a little longer because you're looking through lists. But if you're like, okay, I'm going to buy somebody coffee today, 10, 15 girls drop. You're like, okay, I'm picking Peggy Sue. Bam, you send the Cash App, you send the picture. That's it. That should be all that it's it. Super easy. So remember, you're not allowed to delete any post. You don't get to throw up a post. Because that really does come down to scammer list. You throw up a post, I'm going to booze. Girls think you're active, they booze you, and you never booze anybody. So we're constantly having to go and mute you, to pause you in the group, reach out to you and say, hey, what happened? What are you doing? Where's this booze? So just make sure. And with that being said, because we don't want to miss anybody's booze, please make sure you tag them. Tag at Anna Matney. That way it'll show, oh, okay, she boozed me. And then I have to have the at Sherry Coletta, thank you. And I make the thank you post. That way she sees that she got thank you. She gets notified. I get notified that a booze is coming, because a lot of times we hear things like, I didn't check my mail. You're in a booze group, ladies. Check your mailbox. Girls love to send Amma booze. So you don't want your package sitting in your mailbox for a week, especially when people are sending food. So the summers are brutal most places, so just keep that in mind. All right? Well, again, if you have any questions, my name is Anna Matney. I am the creator of the group. It'll say admin by my name. Reach out to me whenever for whatever you may need. We appreciate you. Happy boozing.